how did you see that one playing out? Had plenty of chances in that second half. So.
Yeah, we had a few chances. I wouldn't say plenty of chances, but we certainly had a few chances in the second half there, and the Waratahs defended really well. They put pressure on us. They were hard at the breakdown when they needed to be. They had really good line speed there and forced us into a few mistakes. So I don't think we had a huge amount of opportunity in that second half, but we certainly had some opportunities to score some points, and we missed them.
I know Scoop wasn't on there at the last couple of minutes there, but the decision to go for the line instead of goal, was that, did that come from you guys, or was that,
Yep.
Still happy with that decision?
Yep. Oh, look, if we get the kick over there, then we take 2 points, they take 2 points, and we're square on the log as we were before the game. We made that decision that it was probably a 50-50 with the goal kick, and back ourselves to play a little bit of footy at the end there.
Is that like is that the attacking mindset, like you're not happy to settle for a draw sort of thing? Is it fair in saying that? Or?
Yeah, a win would have been nice, but I think that's sort of what we were feeling at the time, was because we had a few opportunities and we missed them. We needed to have that next opportunity, and I thought we set that maul up really well, but they did collapse it after we got a bit of momentum going forward, and then we had a few phases there, and again we had some momentum there, but credit to them, they put some pressure on us and slowed the ball down and recouped in time to get the turnover.
Steve, you attempted that earlier a couple of times to get to pay one with the ball and getting his yellow card and collapse at the end. Are you happy with the way that they turned out? You're not happy, you content with the way that they were refereed?
I thought the refereeing was fantastic tonight, probably the best refereeing we've had all year. We probably hurt ourselves a little bit with our execution in the line out. The Tars got up there defensively, which probably threw us a little bit. But yeah, you take that example where we were going to the line and we certainly had momentum, and the only way they were going to stop it was illegally, and no guarantee that we were going to get over the line, but happy with that decision to give him a yellow card.
You're still clinging to top of the conference by a point.
Yep.
We like to make a lot of symbolism in these kind of clashes, but do you think it's an important win for the Waratahs mentally in the way the rest of the season is going to play out? I
think it's important for both sides to look at the way they played that game. We had a fantastic game, as did the Waratahs. There wasn't a lot of points scored, but there was a lot of physicality. There was a lot of contest, a lot of pressure in that game. So I think both sides can come away from that pretty proud of the performance, and I think it'll help both sides going forward.
Did that feel like a bit of an old-fashioned sort of contest? It wasn't pretty. It was just kind of a bit of a grind the whole match, basically.
Yeah, it was very intense. It was, it was a sort of test match type intensity out there, particularly around the tackle area. So it's a pretty quick game as well. So we knew it was going to be like that. I thought both teams competed really well in that part of the game. I was happy with our physicality and our commitment and our work rate, and I thought they were good as well. Particularly in defence there in that second half. As Byrne said, we had a few chances there to score, and they defended really well. So overall, we never like to lose, but I was very proud of the boys' performance.
I think I'm not sure whether that's 3 or 4 in a row the Tars have got against you guys. It might be 3 in Sydney, 1 down here. How does that affect you mentally? Like, do you have the confidence that you can beat those teams when in the big matches, sort of thing?
Yeah, I think so. That's something that I guess happens over time, but we take every game on its merits, and tonight was a game we were right into the death, so could have gone either way there at the end, but they certainly have got the wood on us there for the last couple of games, but the next game will be a new challenge.
Steve, you were dominant physically in the first half, definitely, and did you feel like 10-7 wasn't a bit was the league, that might have been more?
Yeah, we had a fair few chances there where we could have scored more points, and I thought we had some good momentum there in that first half, like you said, around that tackle, and sometimes it doesn't go your way there, but they fought their way back into it. It was close the whole way. It was really, really tight the whole way. As I said, it felt like a bit of a test match type intensity there out in the field. So we were disappointed to not take some of those chances, but that's what happens in under that kind of pressure.
Steve, you probably lost a couple of games, close games now. Is that sort of becoming a bit of a concern? You think that not able to win the close ones?
Not a concern. No, I mean it is what it is. You look back on a season at the end of it and certainly rue those opportunities. This will be another one. There's not much we can do about it. I think the boys played that game out really well tonight. You look at the other close games and a couple of decisions have gone against us, but that one was a little bit different. That was a game where the refereeing was good and the effort was good right to the end.
How we look to a dislocated his finger? Is everything okay there?
Just a dislocated finger, he'll be fine, yeah.
Steve, Michael said at the start of the end you wanted to, when you took over the coaching role, you wanted the Brumbies to go hammer and tong and then be able to get up the next morning and sort of get on with all this business. There is a meeting gathering tomorrow.
Yep.
Is sort of a good example of that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think since that type of thing started, I think we've certainly developed some mutual respect there, I think, amongst each other, and we're going to need that, in the back end of the year. So I think everyone gave it all for their team tonight, but when the final whistle goes, you congratulate the winner, and we're disappointed, but we'll front up tomorrow and talk about Wallaby stuff and how we're going to go about that and what we want to look like as a team, and we'll be on the same page there. So look, I think there's a really good feeling there amongst the players in that regard. Doesn't take anything away from the contest tonight, but I think it's been really good so far.
In the scheme of the rivalry this week, where does that game sit?
Oh, look, I think probably the last couple of games previous to this, the Waratahs have dominated. I thought tonight could have gone either way there. I thought both teams played really well. It was it wasn't a high scoring game, but it was very closely contested in every part of the game. So that's, I guess it was a close game. What can you say, I suppose? But we would like to be on the other end of it.
And Steve, Michael and Christian, did really well. But you're missing a test halves combination. Do you think that's telling at this point in the season?
It's always difficult when you lose your starting 9 and 10, but if you look at the game last week, and Dowse and Christian both had fantastic games and got us out to that early lead, and tonight they both had really good games. I mean, Dowse is a little bit down on himself at the moment, and I think that's what you get. As Squeak said, it was a test match quality game, and Dowse had a really good game there tonight. Christian was man of the match, so that combination's working quite well at the moment. But to lose someone like Matty Tamura and Nick White is very difficult, and probably not necessarily in that combination, but when you look out wider in the back line and Christian's normally playing at 12, a little bit of communication there and guidance in that wider part of the back line is probably something that we've missed more than anything else.
Is Matt Tamura any chance to go to that?
Yep.